What's good? What's good, King?
My boy, Chef.
Dog? Chilling, dog. Chilling.
Chef Shala.
You ready? You ready or what?
I'm ready, dog. I've been ready, man.
Man, you look ready with that 36 Chambers shirt there.
Up from the 36 Chambers.
It's the ghost. It's the king.
It's the king and the Chef Shala.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, bro. We getting it, man. I'm ready, dog. I'm super excited for this fucking episode, man. Another week. Just fucking flew by. And
fuck.
1,000 miles per hour.
Yep. Here we are in a new studio setup here.
There's a new setup. We got the fucking logo back there, so y'all know what the fuck we're doing. You know what I mean?
So y'all remember that it's Grind2Hard podcast.
Grind2Hard.
Brought to you by, or in the studio of Nevermore Records.
Nevermore Records, EPTX.
There you go. There you go. How's your week been, brother?
Dog, well, last week was pretty good, bro. Like I said, I fucking went ahead and put that application in, dog.
Nice.
So submitted that shit,
dope,
bro.
Dude.
There's still minor little.
Congratulations, man.
Hey, I appreciate you, dog.
Yeah, dog.
Come along, dog. Honestly, bro,
Just
I
keep
didn't
going, man. Keep going.
Even when I submitted, I was like, fuck, I still got shit to do.
Bet.
So I was in there, you know what I mean, this weekend, yesterday, working on it. Just little details just to making sure nothing is looked over twice and shit, you know? But
right.
I'm more than secure, dog, that it's just ready to go. So it says within a week, I'll have my license.
Damn, that's what's up, dog.
After that, we'll be talking about grand opening and shit.
You already got the plaque for it? You ready to put it in there? And shit?
Yeah. It's gonna be. It's like a gold plaque.
Gold plaque. Yeah. That's what's up. Spray painted.
I'm selling records and shit, bro. I'm selling cuts
from the dollar store. You just spray painted it, though, right?
Fuck it, man.
You know what I mean? Gotta keep it real. Gotta keep it real.
Put it on some glass. No one can tell, bro.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So you got that submitted. Anything else? How'd your week, man? Up, down, ups and downs.
You know what, man? Nah, man. It's been just
straight grind.
This is the roller coaster. I'm just like
straight burning that fucking rocket fuel. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's just going up, man. I don't see no down right now. The only down that I could see is, you know, the inspection not going how it's supposed to be going, but I'm not even gonna put that out there.
Exactly. That's that.
Because like, you know, we manifest shit, man, and we fucking stay on the positive tune. That's what I was, you know, that's what I've been telling my boy that's working with me right now, that, you know, you gotta make that shit happen, man. You gotta manifest it. You gotta think it, bro. You gotta wake up.
Talk it.
You know, thinking about business, thinking you're gonna be successful, thinking you're gonna do positive. You know, wake up early, fucking get to the grind, man. You know what I mean? There's no other way around that shit.
Yeah, when you have time, because I remember a couple months ago, I was on that grind, just grinding, just like, fuck, okay, Costco and this and that. Got to the party, let's just grind. And then all of a sudden, boom, these opportunities come up. It's like, ooh, all that grinding you're doing, like, boom, here's a big opportunity, so you don't have to grind so much, but you can grow. Boom. So it's like, damn. You know what I mean? So when you have time, speak it. You know, speak your future out loud. Write it down in pen. Make sure you fucking
speak it out loud, bro.
1,000.
You know what I mean?
Make sure everybody hears it. Like you talking about the grind podcast, man. I do that too, man. But I mean, setting up people to go to the link and everything. That's put manifesting right there for sure, dude.
The way that I see it, bro, is like this is a product,
right? For sure. Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some, like, again, I'm from the trap, bro. I push. This is just another P for me to sell.
Yeah,
another P for me to flip.
Yeah,
another product for flip.
You trying to
so
pop the
I'm trying
hatchback.
to push that on everybody. I'm trying to put on everybody. Like, everybody got to try it. Everybody get to taste it.
Exactly. You pop the hatchback, you fucking
boom. Here you go. Bah, 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 bah. You know what I'm saying? So I try to reach as many people as I can, dog. Even my clients that I've already know that, you know, have watched it, I'll be like, hey, you keeping up with it? Hey, you know, let me fucking see. Let me hear you say some shit about that we said.
And I don't know, when I see people like, I kind of want to say like, hey, have you seen the podcast? But I don't want to be like pushy. I feel like a little bit pushy, you know?
No, bro. I feel like you should push it just as much as you push the keeping it PC.
Yeah.
Drip Studio.
You're right. You're right.
You know?
Because I believe in the product just the same, honestly. Like everything I'm saying is real. Everything is like from my life and stuff like that. We get a lot of feedback from barbers, from just random people that are like feeling the podcast, where we're going and you know, the motivation. Because like people are saying that, like, you know, I felt lost too, man. So it's good to hear, you know, positivity that, you know, is possible.
Hell yeah, bro.
So that's what we're going with that for sure, man.
It's blue magic, dog.
It's blue magic, right?
You know,
it's different. It's like different. Pepsi.
It's like Coca-Cola. It's like Pepsi.
Exactly. The Grind2Hard.
Grind2Hard, baby.
Right
yo,
there. Exactly.
Let's get it, man.
100%.
How was your last week, dog? How did that shit go? I know you.
Yeah, another big week, of course. You know what I mean? Tuesday through Monday. I have a apprentice now, though. Like I said, I think we talked about last week. I hired him, right? I think gave him a couple hours. I don't remember where I was when he talked about it last week, but basically, he worked three days for me last week. Did great. we did a party even. Me and him did a big party, and normally I do them by myself, but this one he was there for, and we executed it real well.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the party with the host was really happy with
that was
everything.
his first. That was his first.
Yeah, getting wet, and as far as like what I do as far as dinners, 4-course dinners and stuff like that. It was funny because like I could see him. He had glasses on, and he was like doing his thing, like. And I kept looking at him like, dang, he's doing station work. You know what I mean? Like he thinks he can just stay there and just get stuff done.
You gotta be moving around.
Yeah, yeah. That's the thing. Like it's like just because you're in somebody's home and I give you a task, that doesn't mean okay, that's all you got to do. You know, you're in a kitchen, and you got to keep your head on a swivel. What's going on? Who's going on? You know, what's going in the oven? What's coming out of the oven?
Be aware. Be aware of your
exactly.
surroundings.
You know what I mean? Like if I burn rice, I burn rice. You know what I'm saying? It happens. But and I wasn't even cooking rice that day, but I'm saying like if I burn rice, it's on me. But as a team, it should be like, hey, what's that smell or whatever going on? You know, you got to figure out everything that's going on. So it was cool to see. You know what I mean? Like he was definitely the task that I gave him, he was definitely able to execute. The only thing is like the pace. I want to push him a little bit more on pace.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So like basically, it was a great experience. 3 days working. I paid him, and then Monday morning, the next week came, and guess what happened?
What happened?
He called in, dog. No, it's all good. You know what I mean? I can't. I can't hate.
So that was 4 days in.
4 day, fourth day. He's about to show up on his fourth day. Yeah. So I mean, I'm not hating. My thing is, I'm not hating. I'm just saying this is the facts, right? He called in. You know what I'm saying? So.
When you planned that on Monday, you planned this dinner, your meal was already planned.
Yeah, my day was already planned. Yeah, absolutely.
You took account him being there.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I actually did. It was in like not only on my subconscious, but it was actually there. Like he'd be there for this, so like I can do. You know what I mean? Like it's all about like timing with quality, with cooking and everything like that. Even driving. You know what I mean? Because I was on the west side, I had to drive back. You know, pick him up to take him to the west side. I didn't have a problem with that whatsoever, but by the time I got the actual text, I was already back at my house, you know what I mean? So there's all these things that add up, you know what I mean? Like, and it's like, with opportunities that I'm given, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying like, oh, this is the best opportunity you ever have in your life. It's not like that. It's just that it's my opportunity that I'm giving. So I want 1,000% dedication, you know what I'm saying? And to you to be able to show up for everything, you know what I mean? So it's okay, you know what I mean? I'm not docking in points. I'm not docking in pay, nothing like that. It's just that like, that's one, you know what I mean? Like, so now, like, within the next month, I want to see what he has to produce, you know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Now that it's day 4,
right,
and you called in, and he knows the schedule's busy.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
he knows the schedule's busy, right?
Absolutely.
He knows you're a busy guy.
Absolutely.
He knows that you're going to be counting on him.
Yeah.
So it's day 4 of work.
Right.
You know what I mean? He calls in.
Yeah.
Okay. How are you gonna go about this situation? I mean, to me, I feel like you gotta sit him down and be like, "Look, I understand. Things come up. I understand.
Yeah, to me, honestly,
the world is a cruel place, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
But the thing is like,
you're right, man. You
gotta nip it in the butt, bro. You gotta nip it in the butt.
Yeah. So me, that's a hard-nosed approach to me, and I'd like to take that approach, and I feel like
I'm not saying like yo, get over here. No.
So my thing is like I take the high road in a way. I'm like, so human aspect, things happen, right? Whether it be stomach, headache, you know, your foot hurt, you break your knee, bust your knee, whatever the case may be. I've done it. I've called in for those reasons. You know, I was playing basketball, busted my knee or my ankle. You know, I can't go to work. You know what I mean? It's real talk. I want to send you a picture, whatever, but you can't. It's just real talk. So human things happen. So he called in, and it's boom. It's a human aspect. It happened. It's over with, and I'm completely cool with it. What I'm scared about is the future if it happens again. That's what I'm worried about. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know this is one. All right, but if it happens again, it's like, well, I'd rather do it myself, and that's like not talking shit. It's like I've always been doing this myself. I'm cool doing it by myself. I can do it by myself. You're somebody I want to train, and I want to give you like this gem and have you come up. I'm not saying you're going to be working for me forever, but you're going to learn something from me, and you're going to gain knowledge. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't want it,
let me know right now.
Let me. If you, not that you don't want it, if you can't fit the bill that I need. You know what I'm saying? Because I need dedication. I need representation. You know what I'm saying? I need you to be in the seat. Then that's not something I can work with. You know what I'm saying? It puts me back. it puts me back. So, yeah. Some days you have to work when you're sick. Obviously, with food, you can't have stomach virus or even a fever or anything like that. So let's keep it real in that aspect. You know what I mean? It's 100%.
But I mean, to me, dog, as like
business owner,
as a business owner, and even if I'm in the dude's situation, if I'm in the dude's shoes, right? Let's say I'm the guy.
Right.
What's the name?
Joey.
Let's say I'm Joey. And I got a stomach issue. How long did he let you know?
It was an hour and a half. Like, just, I know.
So this is the thing though, like it just started hurting?
Yeah. Well, no. So like, I understand that. But the thing is like, boom, it happened, right? So when I was 22, dog, I'm telling you, I was doing the same shit, like, but worse.
But this is
worse.
This is what I'm trying to get though.
Yeah,
like, bro, like what I'm trying to get is that he asked you for the opportunity.
I get it. Yes, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I'm not saying to like, yo, dog, come here, sit down. This is the way it's going.
No. Yeah, I know.
There gotta be finesse there. You know what I mean? There's gotta be able to be finesse. Like, I would just be like, yo, look, let's talk.
You want to talk about it? Really?
Yeah,
just one.
I would because it's so early.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even if you was sick.
And our producer Paul is a successful guy. He said the same thing. It's just one.
Exactly. Yeah. Check this though. Even if your stomach was hurting, my dog, even if it was hurting, you should be so amped up about this position that I wouldn't say shit to you and be like, muscle through it. If you're like puking and coughing and your nose snuffling and shit like that, or you got to stay away from food. But if you know what I mean, if your stomach hurts, dog, is just uneasy, there's a difference. You know what I mean? How intense was it?
Right.
I don't know. But the thing is like, if I was that kid that this dude, gave me this opportunity, I would not be calling in day 4. I'm sure he's going to watch this and not, you know what I mean? And not fuck with me. But at the same time.
It's not even, but it's keeping it real though. That's
I'm keeping it 100.
Keeping it 100, yeah. Because like I am too. Like I'm more of the take the high road. Give him the benefit of the doubt, especially like when I tell you, like I used to be the person that like, give me, show me respect, like gain your respect to me, and I don't know, that's not to me, that's not the right way, but everybody to each their own. My thing is like I give you respect right away, so boom, he has my respect, and then he called in sick. I hope you're okay, dog. You know what I mean? Like boom, and then I move on because I'm telling you that day was long. I did expect him to be there, and I was thinking like different menus were a little bit higher volume and stuff like that. So I got it done though. By the end of the day, I was tired as fuck, but I got it done, and I can get it done every single day.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried about all that. But
you're in a different mission now.
Yeah. So like, if the thing is like, I have to move on as an owner. You know what I mean? Day to day. So like, boom, he called in. Okay. So if it happens again, boom, that's when I'm like, I got to move on. Like it's not about like, oh, you're sick, let me help you.
Oh yeah,
it's
not
about that no more. It's
doubt.
more about like, I got to move on. I have a business. I have to make sure I'm taken care of and stuff like that.
I mean, as far as when he called in, I'm sure you were like, all right, cool. And you just kept it moving. I mean, I don't fucking fault you for that.
Right.
Because you still have the opportunity for him to come in and be like, okay, look, when you call in, I wasn't even mad or whatever. Boom, shit happens.
Yeah.
But then you still sit him down like, look, dog, I understand, shit happens or whatever, But like, this can't happen that often. And you already got one.
To me, I don't know. Like but to me only because I'm sitting at the desk, but I'm actually kind of like in my mind sitting at the desk where like it's old managers like, Clay, hey, you're late again. This is 3 in a row for a month. Like, what are we gonna do? I should be suspending you and stuff like that. But so I give that benefit of the doubt. I'm just like, you know what? Even if he was drunk, even if he was dehydrated because he didn't drink no water and he was drunk,
hungover and shit,
and he chose to call me and say, hey, this is what's going on. Like I gotta call him today. Like, you get one to me, no matter what. Even if it's like, I don't want to go in, I want to play video games. Like, you get one. That's to me.
But day 4,
like, we as grinders can look down at that. We can, because we've been through so much, bro. Years and years of fucking grinding hard, sweating, tears, blood. You know what I mean? This kid's 22. He hasn't seen all that, dog. You know what I mean?
That's the thing too, bro. It's like, the age is one thing, but that cannot be an excuse, because at the same time, you're an adult. You're a grown ass person. I mean, I don't,
with
you know what I mean?
responsibilities.
Yeah,
sure.
with the responsibilities. If yeah, like I said, bro, and you know what? Maybe I'm seeing it different because
No, I like your angle, dog,
as
for real. Because I'm just trying to sit in the seat as my ownership as my business and making the move, right? But then I'm like seeing you because you own a business too, dog, and like, man, it's tough, dude. You know what I mean? It's tough to actually.
This is like an outside perspective, and like I was gonna bring it up as far as you know, being a barbershop owner. You know what I mean? This is what we were talking about earlier, is that, you know, the barber pays the owner rent. And that's what we said, like, yeah, you don't want to come in all week. Cool. I'm not going to ask, hey, where are you? Hey, what's up? Yeah, it might be like, yo, you cutting today? Like, oh, what's going on? I'll care about you. But if you tell me no, I'm not going to be like, yo, I don't know, man. Maybe you should come in. That's you. But when it comes down to be a big boy and pay rent, yo, slide that without me telling you, because I'm not saying you weren't doing your job. It's like I said, world is the world. There's outside fucking things that are gonna affect that. Maybe it's a slow week, whatever. So and I have them myself. Yeah. So I can't make excuses. But at the same time, when it comes to, are you not showing up because of this or that, to me it doesn't really matter. As long as you pay me my rent on Saturday when it's due, that's all I care about. Yeah. So me coming from this aspect is I'm trying to put myself in your shoes, and that's how I would handle it. So now if my bad,
because you've had more time of hiring people. This is my first hire.
And like, I tell you though, I wish I could have been how I am now, first one.
And that's what I'm saying. That so like now I'm making my decision. I'm seeing with you with your shop, and you have more experience. I'm like, do I jump on this cat like right away? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I would just handle it with finesse, bro, and see how, and also to see how he moves after that, dog. You know what I mean?
So he's been so humble though. Honestly, his attitude is real humble. He's appreciative.
But like you said, he's a little kid. No, I'm not gonna say a little kid.
Yeah,
you're a girl, but he's younger than us. You're 20 years, almost 20 years younger than us, dog.
Basically,
so that's
1,000%. Yeah,
you're barely poking out of the shell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's time right now to lock in those attributes, punctuality. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So commitments, sticking with your commitments, you know, being a person of character. It's right now.
Nice. Okay. So I like that aspect. So it's like, boom, like I respect you, right? But you made a mistake. So I'm going to be your OG in a sense. I'm just going to hook you up with some information and let you know about this is the way the life is. It's not about calling in sick and staying home. It's a bigger picture than that. Way bigger picture than that. And
Michael Jordan, flu game.
Yeah, flu game. Yeah.
How many points did he put up?
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I ain't no Michael Jordan, dog. Yeah. But I recently got stuck. I got food poisoning one morning, and I told you about this shit. It was an early ass fucking Friday. Woke up 6 in the morning. First one's at 7. I go to the corner store. I usually don't do this shit, guys. All right, I don't know why I did it. But my energy drink. I'm like, yo, it's gonna be a long ass day. Let me get a little breakfast sandwich from the corner store. One of the worst mistakes I've ever made, bro. Look good though. I was like, God damn.
Right? Because you're so damn hungry.
Slap that shit down on the way to work. By 3:30.
Yeah.
I had one left. I have like 2 more cuts left over. By 3:30, I was literally shaking, sweating, bro. Cold sweats, dude, dog. Going to the bathroom.
That's gross.
And one thing I hate to do, dog, is take a shit while I'm cutting somebody up.
Hell no.
I hate doing that because it's like you just go
sanitation.
You just went to go take a shit, even though I wash my hands and everything. You know. Yeah. It's just the way I think.
Bet.
So for me to be there, and I still finished my day, bro. You know what I mean? Because I knew it wasn't contagious. I was feeling like shit.
Yeah.
Finished my day, grinding it off, bro. And then when I fucking went home, I mean, I slept for like a whole ass day. But the thing is like I muscled through that shit, dog. Yeah. Because I had to. You know what I mean? And it got to the point where like if I could be like, fuck it, I'm gonna dip and go home.
Yeah. I think giving that aspect to finding a way to give that aspect to the employee is key, because like you're not like when you work for like I don't know who, I'm talking to anybody, but like I don't know where your previous job was, but that they treated you like a number. They hired you, they give you all this paperwork, and then they paid you a paycheck every 2 weeks. When you work for us, it's a different type of job, because you're getting paid, but you're growing. You're helping us grow to get to a different plateau. You know what I'm saying? Like we as owners have hit a plateau, so we open up our doors to certain people so that we can grow and hit more plateaus.
Right.
So the riches and then the wealth that we get, we're gonna share. Right, so we're opening up the doors to these people, and they got to respect exactly what exactly that we have to offer. You know what I'm saying? So we have to kind of portray that aspect of it, and not say, we're here to pay you. This is your pay, and come these hours, and that's it.
And you know what it is, bro? I think that's the aspect itself that kind of fucks it up, because I'm not saying they take advantage of that, but this guy, he's self-contracted now through you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? If he says, yo, next week I'm not gonna be available. Yeah, you have to be like, okay, cool.
Yeah, definitely.
But that's different. You know what I mean? It's about keeping your commitment. Like, for example, when I book my appointments, I might not want to stay till fucking 5, 6, 7 o'clock. But once I lock in that name, bro, he's hiring me for that hour. Right. So it's reverse. You're hiring me for that hour. I'm providing a service for you for that hour. So I got to keep that commitment, bro. There's multiple times, bro. Multiple times. And obviously, there has been times where I did fuck up the book, fuck up the schedule, and this and that. Right. But this is what we're trying to show you and teach you, that it doesn't have to be like that. You know what I mean? If you treat this shit like a fucking 9 to 6, 9 to 5 job where you gotta be there. Yeah. You won't miss your commitments, man. Yeah. And that's what it's gotta be, bro. So to go back to my apprentice, being that it's the first week, right? I'm putting in my best, right? I don't know what he's putting in. I assume that he's putting in this 100% best, right? So day 1, he shows up. Day 2, day 3. Day 3 is a big day. We did that big party. It was 4 courses, beef Wellington. It was a 15 top. So after I actually paid him for the full week before we did the party. I gave him cash. Boom. You know what I mean? And I was like, whatever we do at the party, I just want you to do your best. Boom. He did his best. We got tipped $200, bro, for that party. And in my mind, like, I never got tips as an apprentice. I mean, come on. But like, he did bust his ass, and she tipped me right in front. I want to make sure he gets tipped too. Like, she said that. So I was like, you know what? Regardless, I will still give him something. So I gave him half. I gave him $100, bro. You know what I mean? So he went home with a fat wallet. So to me, I wasn't thinking about the money, but later when he called in, then I started thinking about the money. Did I pay him too much? Did he see too much fruits, or you know what I mean, like stuff like that? But when I was giving him the money and paying him the tip, I was thinking, I hope, not hope, but I respect him this much. You know what I mean? Like, he's done such good work this week that I respect him this much that I'm gonna give him cash in his pocket as a tip. You know what I mean? Okay. So that's where I was, you know what I'm saying? So once he called in, it kind of changed a little bit, right? I think the dynamic changes a little bit. But the respect doesn't. The respect doesn't. Yeah. Oh, no, for sure, bro, for sure. Like, I'm not gonna never go there just because you fucking didn't show up for a commitment. I'm not gonna disrespect you because of that, you know? Right. But does the X amount of dollars you paid him equal to what he worked up until he called in? Yeah, for sure. Okay, cool. Yeah. So I would still so you're saying like I'm not saying you're square. Yeah. Because Monday was still a commitment that he, made, and then maybe let you know maybe sooner. Yeah. I don't know, bro. You know what I mean? There's just gotta be. If anything, I should say to him is to give me a better window. That's all for sure. I should definitely tell him that. And that's one of the things too that I wish I would have learned earlier on, bro. Is like, we talk about those principles and those attributes and those characteristics that we have growing up. Respect and it's not necessarily on everybody else. I'm not saying that he doesn't have those characteristics. Right. I'm just saying, like, I would have probably let you know. Like, if I cancel a client, I cancel the clients, bro. You know what I mean? I reschedule. I still do that. Sure. But I'll let you know in the morning, like, yo, today, I'm letting you right now, bro. I got a lot of shit going on and it's lately been because of the shop. So it's not like I'm just fucking off. Right. You know what I mean? It's been like, yo, dog, I got a lot of shit going on. I'm here at work, but I don't have the time to cut you up. Please, can we reschedule? Right. And usually, you know what I mean? Because they've been with me so long, it's cool. But I mean, it still gets kind of like, come on, bro. Like, spit. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's why I have had clients tell me, like, yo, man. We were talking about this today, though. Like, no,
nobody's gonna be committed to your business as
much as you are.
Yeah, yeah, and that's the truth, man. I mean, it's got to be a fact that you
and
realize
they could tell
that from
you,
day one, dude.
Yeah, bro. They could tell you, yeah, I'm down, bro. I'm down to ride, but
and they could even getting 50% of everything too,
or not even that, bro. Maybe they think they're 100%. They're giving you 100% in their eyes, but you don't see it because our fucking value and our fucking totem pole is way higher than theirs. You know what I mean? So that's why I think the dynamics is different. And that's what, you know what I mean? When we hire somebody, I feel like it gives them that little privilege of like, well, I work for him, but he still needs me.
So so it's got to be even, like, we got to, so we should change that? And it should be.
I'm just thinking like, if you want to go.
I think the pay should be that where like.
So, okay, let's do this then. Now he slid. You let him slid on this little slap on the hand, right?
Right.
And I'm a strong believer, dog. I'm a strong believer in this. If you fuck, I'm not gonna say. I don't even want to say it like that. Let me rephrase it. If you start messing around with people's pockets, it's different. Let's say you didn't schedule him for another week because of that mistake, or let's say later on, because you say the first one's free.
Yeah.
Let's say later on he calls in. Okay, cool. Fool me twice. Yeah. Now from there, you don't schedule him for a week. You think he's gonna be like, "Hey Clay, you have anything for me?"
See, that's tricky because like if he had any self-respect, I mean, he should look for something else. No, I think you're like, fuck, I fucked up. I gotta move on.
But I mean, you'd be surprised how they won't get it. They'll still be like, "Hey, can I still?" You still employing me or?
Man, see, that's what I'm saying.
You gotta let them know this is not the type of shit, bro, that you can just come in and out. I'm cool with you. And I think that's what it is, because that's what it was for me at the beginning. I was too cool. When I was just glad to have somebody there. And then they're breaking rules and I'm like, let me hold my tongue. And then they're getting away with some disrespectful shit at the end. And then that's when I'm like, yo, get the fuck out. You know what I mean?
That's a wrap, yeah.
It's a wrap, bro. Well, why? It's never been a problem. Because all this shit added up to that. You know what I mean? And I don't want to revert to that person, but it's like, bruh, I didn't see nothing wrong with it. That's the fucking problem right there.
That's just humans though, bro. That's just humans. They take advantage of.
Yeah, but what kind of humans do you want to be with?
That bet, and that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, definitely character and all that shit, dude. But I mean, people be doing that shit, though. People be doing that shit. I don't know, man. But yeah, definitely, you're right. I think what you're saying as a owner and somebody who's been hired and worked with people for a while, don't let that shit drag. Like, jump on it right away. Otherwise, they're gonna take you for as far as they can.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So boom. Something happens, boom, address it. That's good advice, bro. That's fucking great advice.
And I'm not saying like fucking get on this guy's ass.
But address it. Like, this is not gonna be like, oh, forget about it. No, boom, this is what happened.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
because like right now,
you called me an hour and a half before, which is one thing that I don't like. And the other thing is you called in on day 4. You know what I mean? Like, tell me how that looks. You know what I'm saying? And I like that, man, because like I didn't understand what you were talking about before, but it makes sense now. It makes like perfect sense, and it's not disrespectful. It's not mean. It's not.
Even though sometimes, bro, like, don't get me wrong, I was in the same position where before I'd be like, I want to get in this motherfucker's ass, man. Like, he fucking did some, and I'm there like not saying shit.
Yeah, you know like trying to be cool, like be nice.
Yeah, bro. And then they take that fucking kindness for weakness, and it's like I asked you to, and that's one thing, bro, that I had a problem with that character. I taught, he gave me 6 months or whatever. Yeah, I would ask him to do something, and he would just chill there, or he was just chilling in his chair or whatever, and he wouldn't do it right away. Like, yo, can you sweep the shop real quick? Yeah, I got you right now, bro. On his phone. I'm like, how kind of, what kind of respect level do you have for me right there?
Yeah, 1,000.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm really low tolerance with that shit nowadays, bro. Like, I have no fucking type of patience for you. My fuse is gone.
I don't want to get there. That's cool, man. So like, yeah, that's good advice. I think.
But I've also managed.
Address it.
I've also managed. I've also learned how to, or still learning how to manage. If I got something on my mind, don't attack and just finesse. Like, hey, dog, maybe you should. You know.
That's good though. In general, I think things. You try to be cool with people. Like, they do something a little funky, and you're like, I'll still be cool with them. And you just let it kind of slide, you know? Address that shit. Hey, you said you were gonna call me. Why didn't you call me? What the hell was that? You know what I mean? Like, just to not let it be in the air, just to talk about it.
You know what I mean? To me, bro, especially like you got to sometimes you got to put them on the spot.
Yeah.
See what they say.
See what's up.
And I like to do that, bro, because I want to see how you're moving, how your body language is. Can you look me in the eye?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you were sick, dog?
Yeah.
You good? and he's like, yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was sick.
Yeah.
You know, come on, bro.
Yeah,
you got to learn how to do that shit, bro. Because like, you'll take that answer, but you're like, okay, cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now I know. Yeah. You don't know this guy.
Nah.
Simple as that, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it's just nip it in the bud, bro. And I'm not saying get it in his ass or whatever, but you know, we're in that role now, bro. Unfortunately, man.
Yeah.
Fortunately.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where I come into conflict too, man, because I'm just like we talked about the other day or the other podcast, man, I'm just an artist, dog. I just want to fucking create, dog. But now, like, in order for me to grow, I gotta have employees. I gotta fucking deal with these things. I gotta fucking...
Well, maybe I'm doing something wrong, though, honestly, because I have a server that, not even a server, it's somebody that I hired once, and then he worked for me. I think I talked about it as a server, and we did great. I told him, hey, 2 weeks I have another party if you're down. He's like, yeah, I'm down. I'll get my shift changed. So this week I called him, or the 3 days before I called him, hey man, it's this Saturday, you down for that party? You're gonna work? He's like, oh, let me switch my shift. I forgot. I'm like, all right. So a couple days go by, and he's like, oh, you know what? I couldn't switch my shift, and da. You know what I mean? So it's like, am I not showing like how good the opportunity is, or am I not that great of an opportunity? I don't know. I'm not saying I want to figure it out, but I think what happens is I always chalk it up to they're young, they're just not understanding like where they're at in life. So I don't change. You know what I mean? They're not me, like so inspired and so ready to just tackle any opportunity. You know what I mean?
And the main shit to me is just there's no accountability there, bro. Like you can't count this on this
anybody really,
bro. And that's what sucks, bro. Because like I've been in that situation. I'm still in that situation, bro. Where I'm like,
I think we're always gonna be, honestly. Like,
yeah, man. Because like
gamble with some people, just hold them, you know, as close you can for as long as you can.
Exactly,
you know what I mean?
Bro. It's like, don't get me like, you know, Will's been doing good, bro.
Yeah,
he's been there. He's been doing pretty good and shit like that. And he, you know, he's had some slow weeks, and you know what I mean, moments of where I can see he's hanging his head low.
Right.
And I feel for him. You know what I'm saying? I feel for him, bro. But
you got to go through those times, though. You know
and
what I'm saying?
And I understand. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, that's right there is what keeps me saying, no matter what, I'm good. I got to do this by myself. Right. Yeah. An extra barber, 2-3 barbers is going to help me to where I want to be. And that is my biggest fucking problem right now, is like, that's why I wanted to, you know what I mean? You pushing me to open up legitimately and then getting my license, because I want that fucking opportunity for motherfuckers to hit me up.
Yeah, more
like, yo, bro, I want to work with you. Not me saying, bro, come on, give me a chance. Because I'm done with that shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? And I put my emotions. Build up that
brand, dude. Hell yeah.
I put my emotions out there to certain motherfuckers, dog, where I'm like, yo, bro, like, give me a chance. And every time that I got denied, I felt like a fucking idiot. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm on that shit like, nah, I'm going to do this the right way. And they're going to holler at me. They're going to come to me. God's going to make sure he puts that perfect person in front of my eyes.
Yeah, man. But you had to go through that struggle to feel that, though, to actually understand that. Will's young. I'm not young. I'm not going to put on them that. But he hasn't had that struggle yet. You know what I mean? So he doesn't understand that completely. You know what I'm saying?
So look, this is to Will, man.
Yeah.
Look,
keep
dog,
on your grind. Stay on your grind.
Keep on your grind, bro.
But there's so many more aspects, though. Marketing.
You know what I'm saying? Keep on your grind. But if I have to tell, like, we go back a couple podcasts ago where we talk about what would you tell your 22-year-old self?
Yeah.
Will, you are our 22-year-old self.
Yeah.
Listen to what the fuck we gotta say. Take into consideration, my boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because an older G like us, dog, we're so fed up. We're so beat up. We're so tired of helping somebody that for us to fucking give you our time, that's a lot.
Bet 1,000%. And we're getting our fruits in our 40s, dog. You're about to be 40. I know you're still in your 30s. I'm not trying to play you, dog. But I'm in my 40s. I'm gonna be 41 next week. So basically, what I'm saying is like we're getting our fruits now in our about to be 40s. He could get his fruits in 30 at 30, like right for real. Because I had the dream. I wanted to be a restaurant owner at 30, but I was not grinding. I was not going toward that goal. I just had a dream. A dream without any movement is just a dream. That's all it is. You know what I mean? You have to move toward it. So yeah, definitely we're giving them advice right now just to stay on your grind. But
like, you know what I mean?
There's so many more aspects of grinding than just working. You know what I'm saying?
I keep saying it, bro. The dream is free, but what are you willing to do to make it come true? To have it right there in your hands. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I think the one of the biggest problems, dog, is like, this younger generation doesn't let themselves be guided.
Like they got it. Well, there's a lot of information on the internet, dude. Maybe
bro. But I mean, like, we talking about fucking experiences,
life experiences,
dog. You know what I'm saying? It's from same backgrounds, bro. You feel like some of these kids, you know what I mean, grew up in maybe harsher situations than us.
Probably, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like, dog, we're here, bro. You know what I mean? And it's cool if you don't want to take it like that, but you know what I mean? Give somebody else the opportunity, man.
Yeah.
Because you could literally, I mean, have somebody out there that's like, damn, I wish he gave me the opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
True. Yeah, I bet. But then once you get it, though, you know what I mean? That's the chance. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Because like anybody can, I want that chance. But you gotta move, bro.
There's three types of people in this world, bro. There's a watcher, somebody who's just watching everybody do their shit. Talker. Oh, one day I'm gonna do this. One day I'm gonna do that. I used to be like that.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's a doer that don't even be fucking talking or watching.
Yeah.
Because he's so focused on what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah.
And which one do you want to be?
Those are the hardest people to find too, dude. Let me tell you, fucking doers.
Yeah. And dog, like I said, a part of it. If you told this guy, like, look, dog, this is day one of you starting your own personal chef business. This is day one.
Yeah.
Watch how the dynamic might change, because he thinks like, okay, once I got it, I'm gonna break off, and it's gonna be mine.
Yeah.
And that goes to show, like you said, you know what I mean. Not everybody's gonna take into consideration the passion you have for your own business. So when you make it about them, now it's all of a sudden they're down. Which is a fucked up way to think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta crawl before you walk.
Yeah.
Walk before you run. Like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think but also like it's like when we talk about society beating us down, like it's the business owners that are out there right now, like the food chains, the bars, and all the way they treat their employees. You know what I'm saying? They get used and abused.
That's true too.
So like, you know what I mean? Like the attitude of the employee is like shitty. You know what I'm saying? They're like, fuck this shit, fuck you for everybody. So I understand that too. That's what I'm saying. Like being from Costco, like you get that, bitter attitude and stuff like that. You know what I mean, toward management and stuff like that.
I feel you, because like you're coming from that corporate world and you don't want to be like, hey, dog, sign right here.
Yeah, exactly. It's just one coaching. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
bro. I mean, and I'm not. It don't gotta be that either. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But you're right. Address it. Don't like just let it float away. And
bro. Because then he's like, damn, he didn't even say shit. It's day 4. He didn't even say. He knows, bro. He knows.
Oh, you better show out. You better come to work on day 5 and show out. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. Yeah, make up for it. You know what I'm saying? And then keep your eyes on him, bro. Keep how he.
I always
see how he moves.
No, definitely.
You know what I mean? And again, I mean, I don't know this. I don't know this guy. I don't know fucking. You know what I mean? So I'm. This is just. Your name could be fucking Josh, Allen, whatever the fuck it is, man. It's just, it goes to the same. Accountability, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be there. It's got to be there.
I think so too. But you're right, man. That was great advice. I'll address it, but not like be like it's a coaching or it's a reprimand. Just this is what happened. You know what I mean? Like, called me an hour and a half. I was already at home. And so it just sees the picture rather than, you know what I mean? Like when I get it the second time, like it's not.
Have you talked to him about like, hey, where do you want to be in 5 years from now?
Well, we've talked about some things. Yeah, that's the thing. That's what gets me too, is that like he's inspired too. He sees the whole aspect of personal chefing and like having a business and the opportunity and all that stuff. So that's like I'm completely giving him the benefit of the doubt on this one time. Yeah, absolutely.
True.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Yep. But I mean, like I said, so other than that, the week, man, good. That party was tremendous, man. That 4-course dinner was really good. So, man,
what's up with this Best of El Paso? You was
yeah. Well, the voting starting for this year for Best of El Paso, I've been second best chef, 21, 22. So in the whole El Paso, my people that know my food and my stuff, they've been voting for me on bestofElPaso.com. It's a little app that you can download too, but basically it's like,
when does the voting stop?
It's like May through I want to say no, it's like May through it's like for 2 months, May, June, July, and then they announce the winner in October. And yeah, all the winners. So it's like the way basically what Best of El Paso does is they get all these categories for like masseuse, for barber, for all these shops, local businesses, and then they have your people vote, right? So like somebody voted for me, and like maybe I got 100 votes, and then the one that was number one, Chef Ruli's, he got like maybe like more votes, right?
Yeah.
So then so it's but in the end, like whoever's number 1, 2, 3, it's just a marketing aspect.
True.
It's a marketing.
So it's not even about quality though.
It could be, because I mean, for me, getting second consistently means that people are voting for me. Like actual, like my people are actually like voting, like calling in or making that vote. But other than that, you know what I mean? Like it's weird because I feel like I'm doing all the promoting for them. You know what I mean? Like year one, like I was like, hey, vote for me, Best of El Paso, download the app. Like it shows everything. Like me showing people the app. Look, you could see where you want to go eat. You know, I'm showing people, like I'm doing all that advertising for them. And that was year one, right? I paid $300 because I won second best chef. So I paid $300, and they gave me like a couple like perks. Like they gave me like a banner. If you go to the Best of El Paso app, you get like, it'll say 1, 2, 3. And then it had my picture, keeping it PC, right? So that was pretty cool. So then I was like, bam, let's see what happens the next year. And then I got second place again, right? So I was like, fuck, this year I'm doing better. I'm gonna put more money. Instead of 300, I'm gonna put 1,500, which is 5 times as much, right?
And
so
what does that get you? Oh,
that's what I'm saying, right? So like, I'm like, it can only be 5 times better, right? Than last year, right?
So, but I mean, that's what I'm saying. Does it count? Does it go based on like how much you donated, or what is that 1,500?
So like they give you package. They'll give you packages, and actually the rep has told me like 5 times. I don't even know honestly what the package is, and it's my fault really. But in the beginning, basically I saw what the whole package was, and it's more than the $300 package. The $300 package was basically like a banner, and then your name and the logo, right? Boom. Okay, so the next year I was like, okay, I'll get the banner, my name, and the logo, plus I'll get like it says a page on the magazine, right? A half a page on the magazine, and then a feature on the application, and then like an email, the mailer, it'll be on there like that they send out to their people. You know what I mean? So like all these things, I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm like, well, let me set it up with my sales rep. Oh, you know what? My internship ended. You're gonna have a new sales rep soon. And then so months go by, and I call them. I was like, can you send me a new sales rep? Yeah, okay, cool, we got you. And then she starts talking about. The thing is like I want to be like taken care of, right? Because I'm paying them money, right? They're doing me a service, right? But all I'm doing is promoting them. Like they're not really doing anything for me per se. So I'm like asking them like, what? I asked the sales rep, because all she does is call me like, hey, there's a new ad. It's $500 if you're interested. It's cheaper.
She's just
selling more stuff.
She's just
so I'm
selling
like,
ads.
yeah. So I'm like, dang it. So I'm like, let me ask you something. I texted her. I was like, let me ask you something. Why should I stay with Best of El Paso instead of creating a new category in the City magazine? And I had no preconceived notions. I had no anything going on. It was just a question that I was asking somebody representing me, right? And then she came back with, well, if you want to do whatever you got to do, you can do whatever you got to do, but we're doing this and we're doing that. I'm like, which is nothing, dude. So not only that, apparently I texted too late or too early. I'm not sure, because I don't have a schedule. I'm a business person. And her boss called me and said that I was calling her too early to stop doing that. And that we're a business, and that something that I was doing was wrong. So I'm really kind of gonna I feel disrespected in a way, because number one, I'm a customer, right? And then number two, there was no dialogue whatsoever. You know what I mean? She didn't call me and ask me, hey, what's going on with your account? Are you happy with your account? Are you getting everything you asked for? And nothing like that.
No type of customer service.
No type of customer service. So I'm really kind of like feel disrespected about this. What I'm gonna do?
It just sounds like they're selling ads, bro.
And that's all they're doing. Period. So that's what I'm saying. Like, why do I need them? I do all my own marketing myself on Instagram.
That's what I was finna ask you. Is like, how important is this shit?
It's
to
not,
you?
dude. It's just something that came up. Yeah, 1,000%. But that's what I'm saying. Like, for the 1,500, it was for a full year. So I'm gonna try to get exactly what I want. But my next step is actually just to step in the office and talk to the lady that gave me the email, because obviously she's a boss, right? So, to be sending me an email representing one of her salespeople. So maybe she has more answers than her salespeople, and I'd like to sit down and just talk to her and see what's going on, because I'm not sure at all.
But to me, bro, like, okay, if it's Best of El Paso,
right?
And okay, so the ones that, let's say I'm like my shop, I want to put it up on the Best of El Paso,
right.
Drip Studio, whatever.
Yeah,
I have to buy in.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then the people that support me or that know about it go and vote.
Right, exactly.
But if I don't buy in, they can't vote for me.
No, they can vote. Yeah, they can vote.
Then to me, that's the core of being Best of El Paso, quote unquote.
Right.
Why do I gotta buy in to? If they're going to vote for me, they're going to vote for me.
And that's what marketing is. So they have so what they do is they have a magazine, right? And then they distribute their magazine to their people and then to local businesses and stuff like that. So when you see the Best of El Paso magazine, you're like, oh, shoot, Best of El Paso, right? So you're seeing Best of El Paso, because you've heard it around.
But there's there's a glitch in that system, bro, because they're going based off votes. Like you, for example, you're a personal chef.
Right.
Not everybody in El Paso has tasted your food.
Right, exactly.
So how the fuck would they know?
Well, basically, there's a voting system. So, like, the category is chef. So then I have my people vote for my chef, right? And then Chef Morentis has all his people vote for chef. You know what I mean? But
you could literally get somebody like, hey, go vote for me.
And that's the thing. So, like, let's put it in perspective, right? I'm a personal chef and I have like X amount of clients. Chef Morentis at LME, he has a Beard Award nomination. You know what I mean? Like, so that's very accredited award. There's no way that I should be second and he should be third. You know what I mean? Like, to me, in that, and just in that aspect as a chef. So there is kind of, you're right, the
voting system's flawed, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. But the people don't know. The people know that basically, like, oh, top best chef in El Paso is Chef Ruli's from International. Man, I'm gonna check out that restaurant if it's best, right? So that's the way it works. It's just marketing. You know what I mean? It's just putting ads out there to show, to make people think that it's media. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. So yeah. So
well,
like, but that's how you do it. Like, the city magazine is very prestigious. Like, even when they get nominations and they get awards, they have like a party and then they give them awards and stuff like that. It's very, like, you know what I mean? Like, you feel like a winner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, the Best of El Paso, they have like a winner circle or winner like party when they do it, and it's like, here's a t-shirt, here's a bag, good job. You know what I mean?
And without putting in any type of funding or anything like that.
I don't even know, man. I guess I'm kind of bitter because, like, it's just like I've done all the work, basically. Like, I've given them money and I've done all the work. You know what I mean? Like, and got nothing in return. That's what I feel like.
Where you could have put in that money into another avenue.
Oh my God!
Marketing.
Don't even go down that route. That's what makes me even more mad, is that, like, I could have used that $1,500 from my business and I would have done a lot more. You know what I mean? Way more.
Yeah, bro. And to me, bro, like, if it's like, how does this affect my bank account type shit?
Oh yeah,
you know
for
I mean?
sure.
Like,
but yeah,
honestly,
like,
being the best in the city, fuck yeah, that would be cool. You know, I'm fucking hands down. Dude.
Yeah, I was striving to be first, but this year I'm not even gonna encourage my people to vote.
Yeah. But I mean, to me, it would feel a lot more better. It would feel a lot better if, like, randomly somebody showed up to the shop like, hey, you were nominated.
Right.
I'd be like, what the fuck?
Right. That'd be cool. Absolutely right.
Instead of me being
That's
like,
what happened to me.
Hey, go vote for me. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because not everybody's gotten a cut from me. Not everybody, you know what I'm saying? So, like, obviously you're going to have that core clients voting for you because they fuck with you. But then how do you surpass that? So you're just telling, hey, go vote for me, dog. Go vote for me. Go vote for me. They haven't tried your product. They don't know who the fuck you are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Their voting system's flawed as fuck.
Yeah, and then it's kind of like I'm a little bit bitter also because like if you go to my house, like on my wall are those plaques, second place chef for 21 and 22. You know what I mean? Like I care about it. Like it made it like in 21 when I got that award, like it was big. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like fuck yeah, like I got second best chef in the city, and I tell people and they'd be like, damn, you're putting in work. You know what I mean? Like I didn't even know. You know what I mean? Like
it's a title.
Okay, yeah, it's a title. So I was like, fuck yeah. You know what I mean? Like so the next year comes, I was like, man, I want some people votes. Maybe I can get top 3 again. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll get first. You know what I mean? I was excited about it. You know what I mean? So I got second again. And then, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, all right, cool. Like maybe, you know, now when I walk into Best of El Paso, they'll know who Clayton is and like we can like make something happen. You know what I mean? But like, it's just like no love, dog. Zero love, dog.
Bro.
Zero.
And that to me, man, sucks because it's like the magazine says Best of El Paso, so you're thinking like, man, whoever is in here is the best, and that's not necessarily, man. It's kind of like a facade and shit a little bit. Like they're
media,
they're selling aheads, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you fucking, you know what I mean, in a high school, the little book they give out at the games. Hey, you want to buy a page?
Yeah.
Post your business here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's all you're doing.
Yeah. I think that and then so what would you, if you were to like pick yourself like objectively, what would be a metric that you would say like would show quality professionalism? They're like, oh man, like is it followers? Is it like LinkedIn, like the professional app? Is it?
And I think maybe that's why it's flawed because it's hard. Like for a restaurant, I feel like the restaurant business is easier because literally people can just go whenever they want.
Try it out.
For what we do is a little bit more selective. So that I feel like the dynamic in that has to change a little bit. Maybe a different category or, you know what I mean? Maybe not so broad as far as like we got chef so-and-so from fucking this restaurant and then we got Chef Clay personal chef.
Oh no, I'm just talking about in general, not like from the magazine, but I'm talking about like in general. Like if you were to say like, oh man, that's how you know this person is professional and quality. What marketing aspect? Like what I mean, like is it by the followers on Instagram or is it like by the quality of their pictures that they have on Instagram, or
I mean,
is it the website? You know, because I don't have a website. I don't have.
First and foremost, I think the product's got to be fucking good. But that's what I'm saying. Look, how many people are gonna know what your product is because like you're
right, and that's what marketing is showing people your product without them having to
you know what I mean?
It,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
I think then in that case, like dog, like I've always wanted to do a magazine.
Your own magazine?
My own magazine, bro. I've always wanted to do my own magazine and highlight the up and coming barbers, the new shops that open.
Damn.
But this magazine's gotta be, obviously we'll have ads, but when we go talk to that selective barber, like, yo, dog, I want to talk to you. Will you do a
little like
will you do will you sit down and do a
interview? Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Will you sit down and do an interview with me? I'm not gonna ask you for anything.
Yeah,
it's just me doing my due diligence and saying, yo, this guy's doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to talk to him. Maybe me going by that, Instagram followers, their product, their service, their quality of, you know what I mean, what they do, their platforms and shit like that. Obviously, I want to look into that, but yeah, man, like that's gotta come from like an outside entity that's taking notice on that person without having to fucking ask them for any type of compensation. The compensation comes from other businesses funding the fucking magazine. Like fucking Discount Tire,
so check that out.
Walmart, Chick-fil-A.
That's dope. I think, that's a great, like, I think what happens is like that whole concept, it works, and then they start, you know what I mean? Like it turns into like
what it is.
A bigger business, and then they start charging people for their business.
Yeah, bro. And honestly, bro, I'm like an underground ass motherfucker, dog. Like I want to know. I've heard about MRK. I've heard about Hector Superiority. I've heard about, you know what I mean? All these upper echelon type barbers. I've heard about these guys. Yeah. You know, everybody knows who you are. You don't need no clout.
Right.
But who's the guy in the garage getting it? Who's the dude that's fucking like in a small shop, fucking clienteled up, making bread?
Or who's on base, cutting them up, like, you know what I mean? Or something like
you
that.
know what I'm saying? Like, I want to tap into that, man. And shit, maybe I said too much about the magazine, dog. So
nah, we said enough. You know what I'm saying? We should sell more.
Patent pending.
Say more. Shit. I'm trying to figure it out myself because like it was weird to get an email like that. I'm like, what? And I wanted to send an email back, like, who are you? Like, I'm a customer. Don't talk to me like that. But it's more like I'm gonna take time to think about this and figure out what I'm gonna say.
But I mean, that just goes to show, bro. Like, if they already know you, they have a relationship with you. You've obviously fucking won second place.
I would say no.
Twice.
I would say,
but for them to even hit you with that, like, hey, well, don't be bothering us too soon and this and that. That's kind of be like, I don't know, man. You know what I mean?
That's not good business.
That's not.
I'm gonna
good
text
business,
you
bro.
all time, all day. If you're in business with me, if I text you at 3 a.m., is your lady gonna trip? I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen if I text you at night? I mean, seriously, I don't get it, man. That's just not professional to me. That's at all.
Especially like how else do I get in contact with you?
But either way, like I work 24/7. If I have something I'm gonna say it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, it's just customer service, bro.
Customer service,
and it's kind of
exactly.
it's crazy to hear that a magazine like that lacks it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we're putting them on the spot. Yo, Best in El Paso, man, get your shit together.
Yeah, they just don't realize, like, I guess who Chef Clay is. Well, no, I'm just playing. I'm not trying to be like that. No, I'm just saying, like treat everybody the same, man. Treat everybody the same. I don't know if they got like big wigs on their magazine. They don't really care about me, but saying.
Nah, man, I don't know, man. That would kind of make me fucking wanna like.
No, to me, I'm like
revert from that shit. Like, I don't even want to be featured.
And that's how I am right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking into like being in another magazine. You know what I mean? The city doesn't have like a chef category, so I was thinking about like making one.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you gotta make your own fucking lane, dog.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So we'll see what happens.
And that's where I'm at too, bro. I'm like, I'm not looking for any type of acceptance. You know what I mean? I'm not looking for any type of like, yo, you're doing it, you're good. I'm just making my own lane, and whoever's in that, you know what I mean? Later on, they'll fucking realize and they're recognizing shit, man. We're doing something, you know what I mean? That's different, bro.
Bigger.
But how do you feel about like reinvesting, bro? And have you been in a place where you've reinvested your whole bag and had nothing left?
That much? Shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, now I'm sure you're doing pretty good right now.
No,
you know what
I'm saying, like put everything in one.
Like at the beginning and shit. Like at the beginning, like was you like, you know, buying plates and how long? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So in like investment mode, I was that was that first 5K. Remember? Like I bought chef coats. I didn't even buy plates. I bought equipment. I bought pans. I bought a bag to roll my equipment in with. I bought, I don't know, like paid off debt. You know what I'm saying? So I was ready to go out there and like not worry about paying bills and stuff like that. That's a big one, honestly. That was when I used that 5K, I probably used like $1,500 to actually pay off debt, so I wouldn't have to pay bills. You know what I'm saying?
So you could be clear.
Clear, yeah. And then, boom. I would say the investment came later when I started like signing parties, and I had a little bit extra cash. I was like, damn, like this $300 is gonna go
back
straight
into
to
the
equipment. I went to the Shamrock Restaurant Supply. I remember I bought like 50 plates. And I was like, damn, this is cool. Like I have more to offer. Now I'm like, you can rent plates with me. You know what I mean? Not like, hey, I'm gonna come over, but do you have enough plates for the party?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was kind of weak. You know what I'm saying? So now I have
everything's taken care of.
Just so your party's 15. Just so you know, like for 4 courses, that'll be 60 plates. You know, do you have 60 plates available? Oh, well, I have 50 plates I can bring for rental, and it's this much amount. You know what I mean?
Oh,
boom. You know what I mean? So
that's like, the extra. You charge for that shit too?
Yeah, I charge for that stuff too. No, yeah. And then
my boy.
And then so once that happened, I was like, all right. So next time I can have some extra money, buy some wine glasses. So I bought 3 cases of wine glasses. So that now when I'm doing the wine tastings, you know, or wine course style dinners, so it's gonna be 1 bottle of wine for each course. So if it's 10 people, then it's 40 glasses, right? Different, and especially if it's white, you can't even white on white. It's okay. I mean, it's not obviously frowned upon, but you can pour it on top. I haven't done it yet, but what I'm saying is basically you need different glasses. So you pour the first course white, and they drink it with the meal, and then you pick up that glass, put another glass down, pour the next wine, let them drink that for that course, and then it rotates. You know what I mean? So you need a lot of glasses. So I end up investing in glasses. There's some other things. Like I said, the Best of El Paso, well, that was an investment too. You know what I mean? Like it was like, okay, you're second, but for you to get more advertisement and us to tell you $300.
All right, so let me ask you this, like, because I seen it a lot in the barber game, bro. We'll fucking make, you know, bag in fucking Friday, Saturday, and then come Monday, motherfuckers is broke and shit because you know what I mean? Like they fuck up the bag, they fuck up the re-up. You know what I mean? And
it's because they bought J's. They bought J's and
that's
they bought,
what I'm saying.
Chain or whatever. They bought,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
So now that you paid your boy, right? You paid him. He worked.
Yeah.
From that money, do you wish that he would have invested in what? Knives, or are you providing
he did
that?
Actually, before he actually showed up, he invested in knives. He was asking me questions about knives and stuff like that. That's why I'm saying, like, he's got his head in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? But it was
a fluke. Maybe it was a fluke.
Maybe it was, and that's why I'm chalking it up to that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like straight up, because like he's ready. He's ready. It's just that like I said, like, you know what I mean? Like us as business owners in that moment, we're always like, you know what I mean? Like, because balls dropping, you know what I mean? We got to pick them up. We're like, oh shit, you're sick? Okay, well, I got it then. You know what I mean? Like, I got to do this. You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, I'm like, is it a red flag? You know what I mean? Like, I look at certain instances.
It's not like it's a red flag, but it's like, it's like a post. The red flag is not like flaring yet, but it's like a post. You know, it's like
true.
But you know what I mean? Like I said, we got to give them a benefit down. It's just that we're business owners, been in the game for 20 years plus years, trying to do this whole thing. So we just got more experience. We got more pressure to keep going, you know what I mean? Like more momentum, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's all that is.
Yeah, man. For my barbers, dog, like, you know what I mean? My barbers that fucking been in the streets and shit, and like I said, I'm from, you know, I'm bringing the trap mentality into what I'm doing, into this corporate world. I'm trying to fucking do this shit the right way. And you know what I mean? A real hustler's gonna fucking lose it all and do it and get it back. But it's how you lose it. Don't lose it over, you know, there's a bad way to lose it, like going out to eat, drinking every day, and, you know, buying J's when you don't need them, or buying new clothes, and that's cool and all.
Buying fucking 6 rounds of shots.
Yeah, bro, you know what I mean? And fucking coming back on Monday and you're borrowing shit from the next person next to you because you really didn't invest shit into you or into your business, or you know what I'm saying?
So like if we could go back in time and just erase all those times we did that ourselves.
No, for sure.
How much time would we have? We'd have a lot of fucking time, you know what I mean?
And get this, look, dog. It was rare that I would borrow shit from people.
Right.
Because I hate that, but like I've always took pride in, like, I have all my own shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So people were usually borrowing from me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Towards the end where I was like spiraling, yeah, man, I was definitely fucking up, borrowing people's shit, holding on to it for too long. I admit it. But it was out of my 10-year career, I'd say probably like 3 months of that, 6 months from that, maybe a year.
Right.
10 years, 1 year where I was like borrowing and, you know what I mean, fucking up my bag. But that's what I'm saying, like, the time is now to fucking focus and reinvest in your shit. You know what I mean? And clients are going to notice that, dog. They're going to notice those new machines. They're going to notice that new smock you got on. They're going to notice that new aftershave and shit.
Everything you're saying, I'm in line with. But what I think about is that aspect of the younger, like when we're younger. So like, I'm just going to hit you with, like, I know for a fact, like, I didn't have the money, but if I did have the extra money, I was always like, either trying to flex a little bit, or like I would buy the party favors. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, come over to my crib. Look, everybody, let's do this at my crib and stuff like that. So it's hard to be young and want to be free, but understand that now is the time to invest in yourself. You know what I mean? You're young. If you actually get that money and invest it in yourself, you know what I mean? Like, even if you want to be a chef, like buy the personal chef equipment at 22 or 25 and start doing those things. It's just hard to it's hard to know though that it's possible or what's possible without the experience of all those mess ups, all those.
But at the same time, I feel like
restaurants that I've been in and stuff like that.
I'm feeling like this is why we're doing the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to reach as many people as I can, bro. I mean, I've already, just me being in the shop and coming up the way I did and working for these bigger shops and being in that crowd and shit like that, I felt like I've already made an impression on some of these guys and some of these dudes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And I want to leave more of an impression on these same people and new people too, bro. Like,
you just gotta keep going. You show our momentum and show our growth.
And But I also want to say, dog, if I could go back and be their fucking age, 22 years old, bro, I would fucking definitely do shit a lot different.
Hindsight
dog.
is so 2020. Yeah, oh, man, shit.
And that's why, like, when you bring up, like, oh, well, I'm looking at it because they're 22. I mean, that's not an excuse, dog.
It's not.
Think about the Harvard motherfucker that's graduating at 22, ready to be a lawyer. Dog.
Yeah.
He's 20. He's the same age. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Maybe he comes
like
from
the Elon Musk, man. He was sleeping in the factory floors and stuff like that, man. It's just certain dedication. That okay, so if you want it, you have to dedicate yourself. That's the only advice you can give, because most people just don't want to. And I just say that because I was there, dude. I swear, in my 20s, I did not care. I knew I had to work, but I just didn't care about any progression or
the young. You know, us as young men, dog. Yeah. I felt like there was always time.
Yes, exactly.
I have tomorrow. Yeah. Next week, next year.
I didn't hit my goals when I'm 30. It's okay. I'll get it. I'll get it.
Yeah, man. And fuck no, dog. Like now, right now, man. Yeah. Do that shit, dog. Like fucking, you know, take that dive. Don't be scared, man. Fucking do it. You know what I mean? Like discipline, bro. Like that's number one I have to offer young men, bro, is discipline,
Absolutely.
dog. Discipline yourself in family, your routine, everything you do every day and shit.
Hell yeah. We're reaching somebody right here. We got a question. It says, are you going full time with cooking? And if so, what advice would you give someone that would be thinking to leave their 8 to 5 to pursue their dreams? Oof, that's a good one, dude. Did you get it?
Say it again.
He said, are you going full time with the cooking? And if so, what advice would you give someone that is thinking about leaving their 8 to 5? Damn, dude. All right, so
leaving the 8 to 5.
Yeah. So basically, my advice is I worked 13 years for Costco. I worked the 8 to 5 or whatever. I was actually part-time for most of that time, but I was grinding, trying to get full-time, trying to, get the benefits, and it was good pay, so it was like full-time compared to all the jobs that I had in El Paso. But I would say basically the only thing that deterred me from my dreams, and it's bad to say, but this is my personal view, is that I was trying to be the best dad, family man that I could be, and I figured that the 8 to 5 was the way to be the best family man. But if I were to go back in time and just slap myself and say, listen, the 8 to 5 is taking care of your family, but your passion is to be a chef, and don't let go of that dream. Follow that, keep going. And the thing is I don't know what would have transpired from that, but the thing is that I would have been more focused, oh yeah, I'm a chef. I love food. I can't give that up. I mean, think about it. I would be cooking for my kids, and they're not really interested. You know what I mean? But that's who my audience was. You know what I mean? I'd be, let me cook this nice dish, boom, and they're like, I don't like it. You know what I mean? That's my audience though, and so I was really deterred, really cooking whatever. You know what I mean? So I would just basically say, whatever your dream is, pursue it and take the risk. It might be quitting your job. It might be investing money. It might be leaving your girlfriend. I'm serious. There's certain things that you have to make sacrifices for to get to your dream. And if it's that girlfriend, seriously, they'll respect you in the end, because as much as you bring to the table right now as that 8 to 5, you can bring more as a passionate entrepreneur or a passionate artist, whatever the case may be. That is who you really are. Your convictions, your passions, find them and then pursue them. But I gotta commend the people that are working those 8 to 5s to actually make ends meet, to pay the bills, bro, to pay rent, and stuff like that, man. I know there's some people in the world that really can't go after their dreams. You know what I mean? It's just not possible, from generational curses, from, some people take care of their parents. You know that? Some people actually pay bills not just for their own family, but they pay bills for their parents to live. You know what I'm saying? There's so many struggles that people go through. You know what I'm saying? That they. But can't, I mean,
at the same time, bro, it comes down to how bad do you want your dream? You know what I mean? And look, to me, it's
yeah, like I said, it's gonna take risk. It's gonna take sacrifices.
It's gonna take a lot of risks. It's gonna take a lot of relationships, falling apart. It's gonna take a lot of distancing yourself and locking in. You know what I mean? And clarity. You have to have clarity and discipline and shit. And if I could talk to somebody and saying, thinking about leaving their 8 to 5, I would say, of course, go after it, jump on it. But you want to also move correctly too, like we talk about. You know what I mean? Making sure you can't say, I'm going to go fucking sell tacos. Fuck it, I quit it. Boom.
Yeah.
But you got to plan it out, write it down, make sense of it. Make sure you fucking, like I said, doing the due diligence to fucking put it together, put the plan together, talk to people about it, dream about it.
Yeah.
every vision you got, write it down, making sure that
That's
plan,
that's the truth, yeah.
making sure that fucking plan is like set in motion so you can exit smoothly,
and then,
not quit, build your dream and then start the dream.
Yeah. I'll tell you for a fact, to build the dream, I was still working, like, I remember bakery, like it was like 2021 or 2020, I can't remember. Anyway, I was working bakery full time. That's 5 to like 1:30, and then I would do my personal chefing at night, dude. So it takes a sacrifice of time, and that's the biggest one too. It's time, because you have to work 2 jobs to figure out what you're gonna do. You know what I mean? I was working Costco and I was working my personal chefing, back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Maybe having a day off, maybe having a night off, whatever. But just keep grinding, and that's what it takes. You have to really grind hard. And then I'm barely 3 years in that I can let go of Costco now and focus solely on to my dream, you know what I mean, of being a personal chef.
Exactly.
And now it's being, not only being a personal chef, but an owner of a business, you know what I mean? It morphed into that. I'm still an artist, I'm still a, you know what I mean, a chef, but now it's grown into this owner of a business type of deal. So the part of the leaving your 9 to 8 to 5 or whatever is working 6 to 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, 8 to 5, yeah, I know it's gonna be a lot of 40 hours a week, but
we work 9 to 9 though.
6 to 2 is where you get that dream. Honestly, swear to God, 6 p.m. to 2 p.m. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? What grind are you putting in? What research are you doing? What, you know, I was writing menus. I was calling people and asking them what you know, can I cook in your home and stuff like that. So it just takes a lot. That's what I'm telling you. Like, if you have an idea about leaving your job, just
learn about it.
Look at yourself in the mirror and realize it's going to be lots of work, and it's going to be a dedication and sacrifice.
Yeah,
for
bro.
Sure. Yeah,
honestly,
for
man,
sure.
it just goes to show, like, people say, oh, you work for yourself, that's fucking dope. I'm like, yeah, it's cool, man, but it ain't easy. You know what I mean?
It's not for everyone.
Hard work,
it's not for everyone, for sure. Yeah.
Even when I got into it, bro, like, cause like working at a shop is super chill, man. You show up, everything's fucking paid for, dog. Electricity on. You know that you can go in there whenever the fuck you want and not worry about anything. Just do your appointments, pay your rent at the end of the week, and dip.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. When I got into it, I was like, man, I already pay rent, man. What else is different?
Could it be? Yeah, what else could it be?
But bro,
management.
You know what I mean? Managing people, fucking, you know what I mean? Paying extra bills, making sure that shit's open, making sure shit's clean, making sure, you know what I mean, you're upkeeping, investing money into it. So it's like, in my case, like legitimate, trying, you know what I mean, getting your license and shit. It's like, you know, creating your LLC. I didn't know none of this shit, bro.
Yeah, dude.
You know, paying fucking state taxes, dog. I didn't know none of this shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I can honestly say, when I jumped into it, I was like, man, fuck it. I was not prepared. All I had was my first month's rent, and I said, I'm gonna get it. You know what I mean? So that's another lesson for you guys too. Like, plan that shit out. You know what I mean? Make sure you fucking take your time to fucking get all your T's crossed and all your I's dotted, man, because it's just gonna say.
One thing I'll say about that though is,
it's fun though. The journey is fun.
It's fun, but like, you getting to that spot where you're like, I got 1 month's rent and I'm gonna get it. Like, that right there is the essence of an entrepreneur. Okay, setting yourself up and making the right move, that's kind of not entrepreneurish, you know what I'm saying? Because the beginning is just going for it and just saying, fuck everybody, fuck everything else. I'm just gonna make it happen. And when you're in that mode where you're like, am I gonna make it happen? That's when you know, like, I gotta fucking make it happen. I said I'm gonna make it happen, I'm gonna make it happen. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's the whole entrepreneurship right there. That whole journey.
No doubt, bro. No doubt.
You can be prepared. I've been thinking, like, these past year, I was like, I gotta have money saved, I gotta have this and that. And like, I've had time, bro, and it's like, how much more money am I gonna save? And how much more time am I gonna wait? You know what I mean? That's why I was like, nah, I'm gonna go into the office and I'm gonna tell my boss that's a wrap. That's a wrap. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do it.
And then now,
I don't know if it's enough money, if I save enough money, but fuck it. You know what I mean? But I'm ready.
I mean, you're good though, dog, because like, the business is coming, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Like, I'm not just using my savings, I'm actually generating money day to day. So yeah, absolutely.
But it'd be one thing if, like, you say, hey, I quit Costco, and then your book just like, hey.
Oh, that would be completely different. That'd be at the edge of my seat.
You know what I mean? Like, if your fucking phone was just literally dead, bro.
Hell no.
And I went through that, man. The fucking first year, dog. January, paid my rent, boom, got in there, fucking all excited.
Yeah.
February comes around. February, dog, is always one of the most shittiest months of the year for barbers. But this year was like way shittier. There's 28 days.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I mean? Couple days less. It's cold as fuck. Nobody wants to fucking get their hair cut.
Shit.
And bro, it was like, I think that was like probably the first month that I was late on my rent. You know what I mean? Because it was like, just wasn't there. And that's what I was like, damn, I don't know. But then positivity, you just keep going.
But I mean, more hustle. I mean, you got to market, you got to talk to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, boy, Chris, man, come talk to your people or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, man, you just know, like, you just got to grind. You got to figure it out. I remember doing the Instagram, like, no one was, or Facebook, no one was really hitting me up. I was like, what's going on with that? So I started the groups, and I told you about the Foodies of El Paso. And like even till this day, we got that 6 coming up this weekend for the event and stuff like that.
True.
So like it's just a matter of like finding those avenues to get your name and what you're doing out there. You know what I mean? Like whatever it is.
That's why, you know, I had said this shit on my live or on my reel. Yeah. I said, if you're a businessman or if you're trying to take something that you love to do, a passion, whether it be artistry, cooking, barbering, you fucking design shoes, whatever.
Yeah.
And you start selling that product, that becomes your product, and now you're a business that makes that product.
Right.
And if you don't talk about your business, you know what I'm saying? No one's going to talk about your business. Mm-hmm. So you got to talk about your business and make people talk about your business. You feel me?
Yeah.
If you're a barber, dog, and you're in the store and you don't see one motherfucker that you can be like, hey, dog, here's my, snap a picture of this real quick, boom.
Yeah.
If you don't do that one fucking time, bro, or one time a day, and you're coming up, this shit ain't for you, bro.
You got to believe in yourself the way. I mean,
you got to learn. You got to learn how to talk, man. You got to learn how to be there. Be confident with your fucking skill, man. Because we're not nobody, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a god in this motherfucker, dog. And I wanna bless you, man. Yeah. So if I come up to you, I still do it to this day, dog. And I get shot down, and that's cool.
It happens.
But I still do it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And then the other thing is, the key thing is consistency, dude. Like I never, when I was doing the personal chef thing, like I had clients, you know what I mean? Like, and luckily in the year one, like I had a weekly client Monday, you know what I mean? So like the consistency of every Monday putting those pictures out and cooking that food and showing like 4 different foods every week. And then maybe doing a dinner here and there, like on Saturdays, and then like that. But that week-to-week consistency of like me cooking was really like the basis of how like popularity started growing. You know what I mean? Because like it was like, yeah, Clay said he was a personal chef year 1, and then second year 2. Oh, he's coming up on 3rd year. Damn, he's still doing the same every week. You know what I mean? So it's like consistency. And I see people like working out. They like, so I hear people talking shit like, oh, they show their workout on TV, like, or on Instagram. I'm like, that's inspiring to me, man. Like that you're so inspired to work out that you're gonna show other people, and not only today but every day or every week. Damn, that's inspiring. You know what I mean? So the consistency is very inspiring.
Consistency is key, bro. Stay in there, get your practice, dog.
Yeah, if you're not getting the results, consistency will get you your results. Just keep doing it. Keep doing
it.
And
one of the first things, bro, that I tell new barbers is like, give out free cuts, man. Give them out, because number one, if you're new, you're not that good. Mm-hmm. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta be to the point to take that in. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am not that good.
Right.
But I'm gonna offer these free cuts so I could fucking practice. Mm-hmm. Now, if they tip you, then cool.
Yeah.
But you're getting the practice in, and you're building that client at the same time. Like, damn, I remember when this dude fucking gave me a free cut. Now he's good. Let me fucking book with him.
Mess with him, yeah, for sure.
You got to think outside the box sometimes, bro. Sometimes on a slow week, I'll text my client, hey, what are you looking at? I haven't seen you in a minute. What's up? What's good? Thursday? Let's do it. Always, almost more often than not, dog, it always happens. It always works, bro.
Oh, so, yeah. Stay.
You know what I mean? Consistency, dog. Persistence.
Yeah, discipline. Don't let up. Yeah, you believe in something. You believe in your passion. You believe in your product. Don't let up. Don't let up.
Yep.
Keep going. Damn, dog.
It's blue magic, dog.
Blue magic, son.
We ran through this episode.
We ran through another one. Let me see if there's any questions that I missed. Yeah.
Any questions? Last 10 minutes, man. Fire off. King Gus.
Nothing.
King Gus, holla at me. What's good?
Appreciate
you got a question for me, my boy?
Stopping by on the podcast. But it's been another good one, dog. Either way, fuck.
Yeah, it was, man. This shit went like quick clockwork.
Yeah. It's the same thing every week, though. Like, I'll be like, all right, done with the podcast. And I'm like, I get a break. And then I start cooking again. And then here comes like Monday. I'm like, it's my long day. Fuck, do my long day, and then like I'm sitting down like let me watch a podcast. Done. You know what
Crash
I
the
mean?
fuck
And then
out
here's
of
Tuesday
shit.
morning, like taking my kid to school. Like, all right, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? The podcast.
Got the fucking
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. I know it. I'm thinking about it like all week, but the thing is like I don't really get into like the mode of the podcast till like Tuesday at like 7:30,
Tuesday
bro.
at 9 a.m. when I'm cutting you
well,
right
that
there.
for
Boom,
sure.
boom, boom.
But like actually like turning the wheels, man. So it's just something that I love, though. Honestly, I appreciate everybody that watches the podcast and supports us. Appreciate y'all shouting us out, and I appreciate
you guys go
saying thank you like in the day when you see me. Thank you.
You guys go share that, man. Share that, subscribe that shit, man. If you have any questions, drop any fucking questions you have on my Instagram, on the Grind2Hard Instagram, on Keeping It PC Instagram,
for
man.
sure,
Any
for sure.
questions, man? We'll. You guys are lacking on that shit. Honestly,
we'll
man.
address.
We need more interaction.
Yeah.
So we can fucking try to expand this shit,
Yeah.
man. So help us, help you. We'll give you shout outs, whatever.
And lastly, real quick, last week I did you guys put questions out, and I'm gonna give a gift card out for that tonight. I'm gonna do a live. All right, I promise.
All right.
So it's been another good one. I appreciate you,
My boy.
King. 1,000. You stay up. Another good week. Let's do it. Stay positive. Stay motivated,
Salute.
y'all.
Y'all have a good week. Peace.